Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mary, as was introduced. I represent the Global ICT Research Team at Frost & Sullivan. Together with me today is Susan White, who is the Head of Strategy and Portfolio Marketing at NetHacker Technology.
Types of satellite technologies. I mean, there's many types actually, but there's three major types, so I won't go into every single one. The thing is, LEO's not new. It's been around for many years. What's changed, and the big change that we see is, first of all, advancements in the technology itself, obviously, that make things sort of more efficient, more affordable. But the big change is the launch technology. It was very expensive to launch these small satellites, so you need hundreds, if not thousands of them to cover the planet. And now you have launch rockets like SpaceX, and you have Blue Origin, and more I'm sure will appear in the future. Maybe not too many more because it's incredibly expensive. But the point is you're able to put multiple of these satellites into these launch rockets.
Now let's touch on the new services that we can expect and which areas are expected to see greater growth and why.
Many aspects to this. As we said earlier, that with the new satellite technologies, we're getting some key attributes of services that are very important for different markets. For example, we have the very high bandwidth to be able to offer high-speed internet services or backhaul services. We have low latency, which will be very important for some markets. The coverage, one thing I wanted to say about the coverage is with LEO especially, you get 100% coverage of planet Earth. So even if the poles where you might have ships, you might have planes that get difficult connectivity in those environments, now you get that full coverage. So territories that were incredibly difficult to reach before, even with other satellites. So if we think of now the markets that will benefit from those different types of attributes and services, I think one of the biggest ones is bridging that digital divide. It's important for territories around the world, but in APAC especially, you have around 25–30% of people who don't get access to the internet in fixed or mobile. It's a huge gap to fill.
With this new technology comes new ways of doing things and new business models. How do you see playing out in the satellite space to enable these new services, new service innovations in consumer, enterprise, and government agencies?
So I want to talk a little bit about the partnership model, because maybe it sounds like satellite's going to come in and take away the business of 5G and fiber, and take away the business of telcos even. But in our view, that's unrealistic. The model that's being developed is very much a partnership model, and that's because the satellite services are incredibly specialist. Obviously, it's very specialized technology.